Hi guys, welcome back. This is another build-up video to the Six Nations 2021, and there was some news out that England are going to cut the size of their squad throughout the Six Nations. Rather than going for a over 30-man squad, train throughout the week and then slim it down towards the match and send some players back to their clubs, what they're going to do to make it more of a proper bubble, if you like, is keep the 28 for the whole week. So it makes sense for being COVID secure, but what it does do is it means there's certainly a lot less space for wildcards. So, I mean, will we see some of those wildcards that I was talking about in a previous video? Well, probably not, to be honest. Maybe one, I don't know. He tried a few out in the Autumn Nations Cup. We might just see those guys again. The competition for places in the squad's going to be a little bit less, probably. Players, I think, might actually prefer this. Players like certainty. What they don't like is not knowing if they're going to stay for the whole week or if they're going to be in the match day 23. You're going to work this out a lot quicker. Players are going to pretty much know where they stand. But then I started thinking, well, if it's only 28 and we know what Eddie Jones is like, what the players are like at the moment, can we actually predict a squad and make a prediction that's going to be close to what it actually will be? So I'm going to go for it. I'm going to predict the squad and let's see how many I can get right. Maybe all of them, I don't know. There's a couple of areas I'm not overly sure. But anyway, if it's 28, obviously you've got 15 in the starting 15 already, 23 in the match day 23. So there's only 5 extra places anyway. So where would they be? How many of each position would there be? Well, one place they're not going to skimp is the front row, so I think they'll take 3 of everything in the front row. Maybe take 2 hookers, but I still think probably 3. So, loose head props, they're going to take 3, I'm sure. Mako Vunipola, Genge and Marler seems pretty easy. Hookers, if they're taking 3, I'd go George, Cowan, Dickey, and probably stay with Dunn. That could be an area where maybe he brings in a new cap or a wild card in at hooker. I don't know, but probably those 3. And then the 3 tight heads, Kyle Sinclair, even though obviously he's banned for the first game, so that's going to make it pretty obvious that the other 2 are going to be in the match day 23 for that first game. So then Stewart and Williams, I think, are going to be the other 2. Second rows, I think it's going to take 4 again. I don't think they're going to skimp on the forwards. I think they're going to go a bit leaner on the backs. Now, just because forwards are that important in the game, a high attrition area, of course, as well. So I think they'll probably go with Toje, Hill, Launchbury and Laws. I think the 4 absolute standout choices for second row, plus some of those guys can play in the back row as well, with Toje and Laws. Back rows, I think they'll just go for 5, which is pretty tight, but Jones has been moving around Curry quite a lot. We could see Willis and Earl all move around as well. So I think it'll be Billy V, Curry, Underhill, Jack Willis and Ben Earl. I think they'll be the 5 back rows. I don't think we'll see anybody new there. Again, I'd put Sam Simmons as a wild card, but with this 28-man squad, I just think that really kills his chances now. But who knows? Scrum halves, I think they'll just take 2 actually. I think they'll stick with Youngs and Robson. Those are the 2 that he likes. He doesn't normally take too many scrum halves anyway, so I think it'll be 2. Fly halves, well, Ford and Farrell will go. Farrell's obviously a fly half stroke centre anyway, however you want to count that. I think Slade will go as an out-and-out centre. Back 3, I'm pretty sure they'll take Daly, Watson and May, and then that just leaves 2 extra back slots, not a lot at all, and that's where the less experienced guys might be. I think Lawrence will go and I think Malins will go. So that's the 28. Let's see how many I get right. Let's see if it's the same makeup as what I've made there, but have a go yourselves. Tell me what 28 you think it's going to be, and have fun with it, and I'll catch you next time.